Hi, I'm Dana Spino, and welcome to another edition of Making a Difference. Our student who is making a difference this month is Peyman Bayram, a 4th grade student at Highland Park Elementary School who always maintains a positive spirit despite the adversity he's faced.
My name is Peyman and I go to Highland Park. Peyman is a nice guy. He's friendly, he always smiles, he knows what to do all the time.
He's inspiring to people and he's hardworking.
Everyone was telling me that he was such an amazing kid and he was gonna come in with the biggest smile on his face and the coolest hair, and that's exactly what I saw when I met him.
He's just been a remarkable, gentle soul. Even through all his trials and tribulations, Peyman started his life with many physical difficulties.
Peyman was born with little orthopedic problem.
He's gone through countless surgeries.
He had so many surgery before we came here when he was a little baby. The first surgery, he was 3.5 months old when he was a baby. Before we celebrate his birthday, first birthday, he did 6 surgery. The Shriners Hospital came to Cyprus and they saw Peyman there and they told us we have to treat Peyman in America. Then we came here, Peyman and we came here 2013, July 4th.
It was fun. Well, I missed my brother and father because they didn't come with me and my mother.
My husband and my other son, the older son, they stay in Cyprus. We were separated for 2 years. And Peyman and I were here some friend, they were hosting us.
You would not have known that he had all those surgeries, where and how far he had traveled to get here in the United States. He was just like a regular kid. He wanted to learn, he was excited, he wanted to play.
I made some friends a couple months after I came.
And after 2 years, my husband, my other son, they came and joined us. And then we just move and we have our own space and we can, survive here and do the best for our future, And now they start 2014, they start until now. It's been 5 surgery at Shriners Hospital.
He had surgery at the end of 1st grade. He had surgery in 2nd grade, surgery in 3rd grade. He's had surgeries all the way through.
And now this year he missed 2 months of school from August to now.
It requires a lot of recovery time, it requires a lot of time being out of school.
At my house I'm safer from all the kids, they could run around the school and knock me over.
He's such a smart boy, so it's tough when he misses a lot of school. So we have the support going home and working with him with the lessons and everything.
They had asked if I would be willing to work with him at home, and there was no hesitation on my part because he really wanted to learn.
I get to meet with her and I tell her all the lessons that we're working on, and she makes sure that he's up to date on our literacy lessons, our math lessons, and our science lessons.
I was doing the same lessons that they were doing and I did some fun projects.
He really has been trucking along and working his hardest to make sure that he's keeping up with his peers, and he definitely is.
He's positive, he's always happy to see me, and we're there usually 2-3 hours. And he plunges through it and does his best.
I don't see they teacher and student, they friends,
He is so motivated. He loves to learn, and I think that's important. That's an internal thing that he has.
My favorite things to learn about is math and science. When I start doing it, I just want to do more of it. It's kind of sad, you can miss some people that you like.
He really can't wait to get back to school because he loves being around the kids.
He is very happy with Highland Park. Every people I know at the Highland Park, all staff, teachers, principal, social worker, everybody, even security guy, they're very nice. Especially when we go there, they welcome us very warmly.
When I came here, I could tell that it would be a really good school for me to go to, and I could have a lot of friends.
The kids are really good friends with him, and they were really excited when he came back. Even when they saw his name tag at the beginning of the year, they were, when's he coming back? When's he coming back?
When they see him, his eyes light up and they all want to be around him. He's got that magnetic personality.
You just get to meet new people, make friends and they become your family too. He has trouble like walking, but he still tries his best doing stuff and he never gives up.
He likes to do new stuff and like see if he's good at it.
He does not let anything stop him.
He always smiles like all day, all night.
He makes me very happy when I see him. He's happy and he's smiling all the time. It makes me happy too.
I feel good about myself. A lot of people think that there's something special about me, and the people that say that to me are really kind. I feel confident that everything could be like good for me.
Thank you, Peyman, for being an inspiration to us all. Now I'd like to introduce you to Colleen Heydeman, the lead registrar in our central registration office. Colleen helps our Upper Darby families at a time when they need it the most.
My name is Colleen Heydeman. I'm lead registrar for central registration. I've worked here almost 17 years now.
She's not a teacher, she's not a principal, she's not a secretary at a school, so you don't see those behind the scenes people that are a very integral part of our school district.
My story's a little different. My children have all gone through Upper Darby School District and graduated from here. I just applied for a job here and I wasn't staying long. I was only staying until my child graduated, but you're such a part of the community. You're with your neighbors. You never knew who you were going to meet. You never knew where you were going or what kind of situation you were getting in, so it was fun. It's hard to leave.
We have the saying that everything begins with central registration. In many cases, the central registration experience is the first experience that a family might have in Upper Darby School District. They begin the process.
We can say it on our sleeve, 2 proofs of residency, immunization records, birth certificate, but there's also a human element to it where we make the people feel welcome. We want the child enrolled. We want them here. We want them to get them in school as soon as we can.
And then at that point, the registration team will turn and assign it to the appropriate school or department. They'll let special education know if it's a student with special education needs. And the registration department is a connection between new families coming to the district and then the rest of our staff and schools.
You know, it might sound cut and dried, central registration, oh, parents are coming in to register the child, but it's not cut and dried because there's always a different situation.
That process of getting someone into school is very difficult, depending on the situation, especially some of the situations that some of our families experience in Upper Darby.
As the lead registrar, Colleen handles and works through some of the more challenging registration processes, and those really that relate to students and families who are going through challenging situations.
Now I interact most often with our families that are displaced, people that are in foster situations, people who are experiencing homelessness, get that ball rolling, get their coding right, make sure the kids get buses, whatever's in the best interest for the children.
Just in general, people are experiencing more of these difficult situations. The better we are at showing care and respect for those families, which Colleen does so well, the better we're going to be able to serve them.
This year has been an incredible amount of displaced families. As sad as it is, it's the way of the world, and you have to figure out how to do your best to help.
She understands people, understands what they're experiencing, and provides the right type of support.
She just has an innate ability to quickly think, that she can come up with the proper process, the solution, or what process should be followed.
Colleen's amazing at balancing the knowledge that she has of our system to register, but also the demonstrating and showing care and respect for families.
There's people in the community that need someone to sit and listen, someone to help them. I know to send them to the social workers. I know a few other places, things I've learned over the years to help them. So I do have some opportunities to offer them.
They leave feeling much better about the situation, despite the challenges that they're facing. They know that the school district cares about them.
More often than not, people in here think about the student first. I don't think a lot of places will say that. Upper Darby does do that.
When it comes to dealing with multiple departments, she really handles all of those situations very effectively.
Colleen does deal with the transportation department, the central administration, all of the schools in the district.
The school secretaries, the principals, people at admin, security, transportation, the nurses.
We've been fortunate enough. Everyone's always listened to the opinions of people who work here and do the job.
Even the principals will call Colleen and ask her, what is your input on this? I told her I think she should put in for to be the superintendent. It's her spirit about her is what it calms everybody, especially when it can get a little chaotic. She's always the same. She's consistent.
I really do like it here. I grumble and I complain like everybody because I do get a lot of sad stuff, but I'm hoping I'm making a slight difference with how I interact with people.
Thanks, Colleen, for supporting so many of our families in so many different ways. Finally, our Royal Athlete of the Month is Lexie Witmer, a senior volleyball player that we all really dig.
I'm Lexie Witmer. I'm a senior and I play volleyball and softball here at Upper Darby High School.
When you're younger, your parents just like sign you up for sports, you know, like you don't say like, oh, I want to be this, this, and this, you know, they just kind of sign you up like to get you into sports, and Lex just has always liked it.
My family is a big sports family, so at an early age, they asked us if we wanted to play, and you know, we got involved, and by that time, when we got older, it was like we loved it, so we kept playing.
Volleyball is a sport that you can play for a lifetime. I mean, there's all different levels and different ways we can play it.
I hadn't played a fall sport at the middle school, and volleyball was an option. My sister had played it, so I thought it would be fun. So I tried out, and I actually was okay at it.
It just turned out to be like something that we love to do.
As I've gotten older, I've grown as a player, and definitely getting to high school has made me more competitive and made me think outside the box on certain aspects of the game.
Lex is our libero on our team, and she's also like our whole defense.
A libero is a defensive specialist who mainly plays in the back row and serves. Her main job is to pass the ball.
Usually it comes to her anyway because she stands in the middle of the court, and then she also like saves the ball like all the time.
I can sub anytime I want, go on for people that aren't the best at defensive specialists.
When we like missed it or we shanked it a little bit, she always was there to like pick it up and like fix our mistakes.
She just knows how to read the ball and get to that spot where she needs to dig it up so that we can attempt to make a play out of it. A dig is anytime you pass off of a serve or a hit ball.
We play like 20 games a season. Lex like literally averaged like 30 digs per game this year. Averaging 30 digs a game is like a lot. That's when you pass the ball 30 times in one game.
This year, Lexie hit 1,000 digs for her career, which is fantastic. It's a great milestone for any volleyball player to hit.
Since I've been here, I've never heard of anyone doing it.
I was looking at the numbers probably like mid-September, late September around there, and I was like, I had to go back to last year's stats that I took, and I was like, oh no, she's gonna do this.
She told me about halfway through the season that I was approaching 1,000, and you know, just to keep doing what I was doing and you know, not think about it.
My coach just like kept updating me every game. She was like, oh, Lex is this many away, this many away.
I was like, you're getting close. We're starting to count down for you.
She was only like 14 away in her very last game, and she averages like 30, so.
Last game, I reached it, so. They brought out balloons, and you know, I went out there, took a couple pictures.
I know she isn't like a center of attention person, but it meant a lot to our team to recognize her just because we appreciate what she does. Just knowing that it's a senior, like she went the hardest that she could because she never really had the plan to continue volleyball in college. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna make this the best it can be because this is probably it.
I'm gonna miss the team the most, you know. I've made some great friendships over the years, and I know I'll see them in 5-10 years because they're a great group of girls, and it's been fun all the way up to right now. So I'm gonna miss them a lot when I graduate.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. I sound like a mom.
She's the first one to ever do it here. So I'm hoping we can get a banner up with her name on it and her graduation year and how many digs she's had.
I've loved volleyball since 7th grade, so I'm honored to be a part of something so special. So it's definitely cool, and I'm proud of it.
Congratulations, Lexie, on your great accomplishment, and good luck in the upcoming softball season. Thank you for watching another edition of Making a Difference. Tune in next month as we highlight more exceptional people in the Upper Darby School District.
Thank you.